perspective on that story. Moving on now to other news. US President Donald Trump has pledged to impose more tariffs after his latest move to introduce import taxes on steel and aluminium entering the US prompted retaliation from the EU and Canada. Trump has said, of course, he would respond to countermeasures, repeating his warning to reveal reciprocal tariffs next month on countries from around the world. The threat marked a further escalation of a trade war, which has rattled financial markets amid concerns over impacts on economies and consumers in many countries across the world. Well, in fact, Trump has moved forward with this plan of a blanket duty of 25% and ending exemptions that the US had previously granted for shipments from some countries that followed an order earlier last month that raised levies on Chinese imports into the US to at least 20%. Well, Trump has, of course, also threatened more tariffs on other imports as well, including of copper, lumber and cars. And, of course, leaders in Canada and the EU have said that this is not fair. Let's listen.
We will do what we must do to protect Canada's economy. With these most recent tariffs on Canadian steel and aluminum, the U.S. administration is once again inserting disruption and disorder into an incredibly successful trading partnership and raising the costs of everyday goods for Canadians and American households alike. We will not stand idly by while our iconic steel and aluminum industries are being unfairly targeted. Today, I am announcing that the Government of Canada, following a dollar-for-dollar approach, will be imposing, as of 12:01 a.m. tomorrow, March 13th, 2025, 25% reciprocal tariffs on an additional $29.8 billion of imports from the United States. This includes steel products worth $12.6 billion and aluminum products worth $3 billion, as well as additional imported U.S. goods worth $14.2 billion for a total of $29.8 billion. The list of additional products affected by counter tariffs includes computers, sports equipment, and cast iron products as examples. These tariffs are in addition to Canada's 25% counter tariffs on $30 billion of imports from the United States in response to U.S. tariffs put in place on March 4th.
Brian Thomas is joining us live for more on this story. Brian, Canada has hit back. Meanwhile, of course, the U.S. Is going ahead with moves to put huge tariffs on imports of steel, aluminium and possibly copper ahead as well.
Well, Uday, definitely now, the global trade war has definitely, entered a new phase, as even President Donald Trump has signaled additional tariffs on European Union goods. Now, just hours after also imposing 25% duties on all US steel and aluminum imports, in response to that as well, the European Union has vowed countermeasures worth $28 billion. Now, while Canada has already hit back with, $20 billion retaliatory tariffs, also Trump's hardline also trade stance shake markets as well. Now, JP Morgan also chased CEO, Jamie Dimon also, who initially supported Trump's, trade politics, has now changed his stance, and even amidst this very steep market sell-off. Now, very importantly as well, Trump also definited his tariff policies as a measure to restore America's economic dominance, accusing other nations and past US leaders of allowing wealth to be stolen, and said that he will rather recover all the wealth and bring back many companies that have left. Now, Canada also, which is the largest supplier of steel and aluminum to US, has slapped 25% tariffs on US metals, computers and sports equipment. Now, European Union also now, they were importantly, plans to retaliate with tariffs on $28 billion worth of American goods, including bourbon, bathrobes, and even diamonds. Now, amidst this rising global, trade tensions, the Modi government has also, told the parliament that reciprocal tariffs taking effect will be on April 2nd are not a cause of concern. But definitely, as per Canada also, when they are hitting out, and European Union also hitting out and slapping 25% tariffs on US metal computers and sports equipment. Uday.
All right, Brian, stay with us. In fact, Dr. Sharat Kohli, senior economist, is also joining us now live. Dr. Kohli, what do you